Even he closed his eyes, getting relaxed after having you in his arms, after dreaming for it for years and years. But suddenly you moved a little to make a comfortable space, but he quickly held your hip, stopping you from moving further. Don't move, stay still, he said while glaring at you. I just wanted to grab some water. He gave you your water bottle. Here, drink it but don't move. You frowned in confusion but didn't ask. After drinking water, you again hugged him and slept, and he was rubbing your back slowly, trying to soothe your extreme pain. Feeling better? He asked, and you snuggled more in his neck, and he held you more closer and tighter. You just hummed. After some time, you accidentally moved a little on his lap, which made "Don't move wine, or else you will create a huge problem." His voice came out as raspy, and you pulled away from him. What do you mean? I'm just trying to not get poked by your belt, he said while rubbing your eyes. I'm clearly wearing sweatpants, he said, making you go speechless, and he smirked upon your reaction. You said, and hit his shoulders, making him laugh. You both then slept, and after some time, a loud voice made you both to flinch hard. Children, wake up. We are in front of a restroom. Go and get fresh, cause it will take more than 3 hours to reach. After hearing the voice, Jungkook hurriedly opened his eyes while securely held you tighter, pulling you onto him, and you winced due to his hard grip. What's wrong? He asked while being concerned. Damn, Jungkook, no one is going to snatch me. I'm only yours, you said while wiggling your eyebrows and teasing him. It triggered his ego, so he pushed you from his lap on the side seat and he hovered above you while getting closer to your ear. Don't think too high of yourself, donkey. I was just being gentleman, he said while tugging your hairs behind your ears, and you gulped after feeling his face too close to yours. He then got up while walking towards the door of the bus, but then he turned around and came closer to your seat. If there would have been someone else, I still would have cuddled with her, he said and winked at you, but his words made you furious. Jungkook, you shouted at him, and he ran outside quickly while laughing, making you more angry, but soon your face dropped. I was assuming too much, I guess, you mumbled and went outside the bus. Now you went inside the washroom while still thinking about his words, which seemed funny to him but hurt you from inside. But after coming inside the washroom, you forget your purse inside the bus, which has your pad. You cursed under your breath. So you thought to borrow a pad from the pad machine, but unfortunately it was not working. God, this is getting into my nerves. You pushed your hair behind in frustration and started to walk outside. As soon as you step outside the washroom, a voice which was none other than Jungkook's makes your step halt, and you look at him. Want this? He said while forwarding your purse, and you quickly snatched it from him and was about to go inside, but he called you again. Period mood swings, he murmurs. Now you all got inside the bus, but you are still not talking to him. Don't you want, God? His words got cut off in the middle by you. No need. Go cuddle someone else. He pointed out his previous words. Ah, he was about to speak, but you started talking to the girl beside you. He then quietly slept cause he now started feeling guilty for saying those words. After a few minutes, even you got sleepy, so you stopped talking and slept while putting your head on the head of the seat. Unknowingly, your head slowly falls on Jungkook's shoulder and your sleep self snuggles more on it. Untangle your hands around his arms. After feeling someone's touch, Jungkook woke up just to see you snuggling into him like a baby. A smile formed on his face and he tried to push you slightly, but you groaned in annoyance and again hugged his arm tightly, which made him chuckle. After some time, you all reached your destination. Come on, students, get up fast. We reached already, he announced while clapping his hands, making everyone to get up while cheering. You wake up after hearing Mr. Kim's voice and started rubbing your eyes, but soon you realized your position as you were in Jungkook's arms, cause you're almost on his body while still sitting on your seat. You quickly pulled your hands from him and got up to avoid being embarrassed, but he was continuously looking at you, making you go speechless. So you took your bags and went out, making him chuckle upon your silly behavior. You all now came out of the bus and was standing near a big lake as Mr. Kim was giving a few more instructions. Mr. Kim, so students, let me make it clear that no one will go near this lake as it may too deep, and you all started making your tents and 3 people will stay in a single tent. Everyone nodded and started finding enough space for building their tents. Where should we build our tent? You were finding a place for building your tent along with Alex. Let's build it right here, he said while pointing towards the empty space. Better, you nodded. He whined, I will come in a minute, he said and went without waiting for a response, idiot. He murmured and started to build the tent. It was quite hard for you to do so, but suddenly you felt someone coming behind you and taking the stand from your hand, and you looked towards the person, which was none other than Jungkook. You don't need, he cut your words off in the middle. I'm doing this cause I'm your third partner for tomorrow's tracking and we are going to share the tents as well. Your eyes widened. What? You whispered at him. I'm not going to sleep with you. He chuckled and came closer. Oh yeah, says the one who was hugging me like a call a few years ago. He got speechless. Cat got your tongue, huh? His voice became raspy, making you gulp, the lump forming in your throat. I have to go. You said and pushed him slightly before running to your friends, and he just laughed. Now you're all eating food and Alex is sitting on your right side while Jungkook, and you want some sweets, so you called Alex. Alex, he looked at you. I want sweets now, you said, but he refuses. It's not possible now. I will get you after dinner. He said again, started talking with his friends, and you just pouted and was just staring in your dish. Suddenly you felt something on your. You looked down just to see a dark chocolate which was given by none other than Jungkook. You look up at him just to find him eating his food as if he didn't just know gave you the chocolate. Thanks, you whispered and stared at him, but when he looked back at you, you quickly diverted your gaze. He just hummed and again focused on eating. You smiled silently and started eating again. At night, you are setting up the tent as it's now the sleeping time, but you saw Jungkook entering the tent. You will sleep over there, you said while pointing towards it. Jungkook was about to speak, but Alex popped up behind him. And where will I sleep? He said, and you pointed beside you, which made Jungkook furious. Nah, I was just kidding. I'm going to sleep in just instant. He said and went outside without hearing your response, and Jungkook came inside with a smirk on his face. He intentionally cleared his throat and your cheeks were heating up. I will go to sleep, you said, and lay down on the bed while he chuckled lightly. He lay down too and slept while facing your back as you were back facing him. In the morning, when you woke up, you found yourself in his arms. At first, you got shocked, but his calm made you smell him more, so you snuggled into him more. But due to some ticklish feeling in his chest, he opened his eyes. Enjoying much, he said, making you flinch, and you pushed him away and got up before quickly running outside, making Jungkook to laugh at your silly behavior. Now y'all are hiking on the mountains. Damn, it's really harder to work. She was making faces as the bag was heavy, which made all of you to laugh at her. The view would be beautiful up there. He spoke excitedly, and you all nodded. After some time, you sat down because it was so hard to walk with that heavy bag, and now everyone was looking at you. What's wrong? He asked, and you looked at him. I can't walk more. You stopped talking and Jungkook held your hand, making you to stand. What are you doing? You said confusingly. Remove your bag and give it to me, he said, and everyone got amazed, as he always irritates you, but now he is helping. No, it's okay, but he glared at you, indicating to obey him, so you quietly removed your bag and gave him. Feeling okay now? You nodded. You started walking and Jungkook walked behind you while wore your bag before walking behind you, and this gesture made everyone to gossip about you both. After the trekking, you are now talking casually with your friends and suddenly Alex comes. What is this wine? He asked while showing your pendant. What the hell? Why did you took it? You said and was about to take the pendant from his hand, but he ran with it. I said give it to me, you said and ran behind him. He stopped near the lake. Stop, okay? It's really precious to me. You pleaded him, but he was in a playful mood. Should I throw it? He said while acting to throw it. No, please. You moved forward to take it, making him go back. Suddenly his leg slipped, makes him fall on the ground, and the pendant fell inside the lake, making you to freeze. I'm so sorry, Vine. Look, it wasn't intentional, he said while begging you and going near you, but you weren't responding to him. Please, Vine, say something. He pleaded you, and now everyone's attention was on you both. That was really precious to me. Please go get that, please. Tears started oozing out of your eyes, and now even Shankar came towards you after seeing you crying. What's wrong? He threw my pendant. He started sobbing hard as the necklace was given by. Hey, it was an accident. Now take it out by accident as well, he said. What do you mean? He said while being confused, but soon his confusion turned into painful cries as Jungkook threw him in the lake, making everyone to gasp. What did you do? You shouted and went to help Alex. Nothing much, he deserves it, he said. Oh my god, please someone help him! He shouted while panicking and few people came before taking him outside the lake. He furiously went towards Jungkook. Are you crazy or what? Why did you do that? He said while looking in his eyes. So you care more about him, who can actually swim rather than your pendant, he said and chuckled lightly, but only he knows the pain behind it. Without waiting for your response, he left from there. Now you all are sitting in a group, thinking what to play. Let's play chess, everyone denied. Guys, how about we play truth or dare? She said excitedly. Yeah, better idea, he said, making everyone agree. Okay, so let me tell you all the rules. If you didn't complete a dare, you will drink one shot of broccoli juice, which has inside it. Everyone got excited. Yes, let's start. Everyone started playing the game, and one by one, everyone got the chance to say something or do a crazy dare except for you and Alex. This is really crazy. She got a dare to complete, which is to kiss her crush. Harry, I like you. She confessed to him and went towards him. I like you too, he said, and pulled her on his lap before attaching his lips to her, making everyone cheer. And after a few minutes, she went back to her place. Now the bottle stops on you. Yes, that's what I was waiting for, she said while acting evil, making everyone to laugh. So you dare us to sit on Alex's lap, she says, making your eyes to widen. After hearing this, Jungkook left the place cause he guessed that you will do that dare, and he cannot see his love sitting in someone else's lap. In mind what happened to him, you excused yourself and followed Jungkook just to see him sitting at the edge of the lake. So you went and joined him, making him to look at you. What are you here? He whispers while looking in front. Can't I be here? He said, and he shook his head as no before looking at you. You should be in your love's lap, he said, and again looked back towards the lake. You know he was hurt and jealous, so you quickly straddle his lap, making him shock and hold your hips. What are you doing? He said while looking in your eyes, which are so close to his. Sitting on my love's lap, he said, and attached your lips to his while slowly kissing him, and he gave in and kissed you back before pulling your body close to his. After a while, you both pulled away. I love you, you whisper while looking in his eyes, but he didn't respond. I said I love you, you repeat. How do you know if I love you or not? He said, so you smiled. If you would not have loved me, then the whole night you would not have searched for my pendant in the lake and then put it near my pillow in the morning. You said, and he became shy as his secret is now revealed. So you still won't say it back, you said. I love you too. Those words left his mouth, making you happy tears to come out. I love you more, he said, but now you are getting punished for shouting at me that day. Imagine the rest. Thank you for watching.